behalf of my committee members and myself, I extend our deepest gratitude and congratulations to each and every one of you for your invaluable contributions that made this program what it is. And our mission is to expand the pool of small firms participating in the transportation projects by fostering network opportunities, i.e. this program, and outreaches in mixers that we hold throughout the year. So let us now be inspired by the enlightenment, executive remarks that are going to come out of the panel discussion today, delivering into the profound effects of climate change into our communities, and it's happening. As we listen to the insights and the expertise shared, may we gain a deeper understanding of the challenges that we face and the opportunities that lie before us.
I would offer that one of our biggest challenges is it takes too long to develop and deliver these projects. We need to speed it up, and that's going to take partnerships to do that. But jobs these days now take a lot of deep work within the communities, which you can't completely rush because you need to reach people, you need to listen to people, we need to hear what their needs are and incorporate them. I would offer that we take the long time in working with the community and we figure out at our agencies, how can we move things faster?
I think overall, sort of what Tess was just saying before, there's a global perspective, I think, when we look at VTA. Bottom line is increased ridership. The more people that use the system, the less vehicles are going to be on the road. I mean, that's fundamentally what we want to be able to do. At the same time, there's also efforts to identify other modes in which we're going to transport people. So whether it's a bike superhighway, whether it's expressways, developing those, because there's going to be possibilities of where you can provide that congestion management piece to allow for a smoother flow of traffic to go through, so you don't have that impact of cars being, the impact of those cars being on the road.
We did something we affectionately call the 5x5 study, where we ran battery buses next to hydrogen buses, same model year, same manufacturer, and partnered with Stanford University to provide the industry peer-reviewed data so that policymakers can determine which type of bus to buy. Battery electric buses are cheaper, but PG&E can't get us the electrons we need. So that's the challenge we're facing. We need your expertise to help us navigate the people, the outreach portion, but also the technical issues, whether that be getting more power or hydrogen to our divisions. Thank you.
So kind of to get into a little bit more of the specifics, you can imagine some of the equipment. If you ever go down to the port and see what you have out there, you don't see that equipment anywhere else. It's pretty unique equipment. So we have some of the harder to decarbonize stuff out there. Similarly, at the airport, you also have a lot of unique equipment that's a bit bespoke to aviation. And this is a big challenge because you can't just go down to the dealer and buy that electric vehicle, right? These things are custom ordered. They're, sometimes take 2 years to make, even if they're a diesel. And they're very large, complicated pieces of equipment, and they're major investments.
So we're excited to have an opportunity to look at our fleet, evaluate our fleet of ferry vessels, and see what it's going to take to meet the demands of carbon. We started that process a couple of years ago. We ran feasibility studies on our ferry vessels. We have seven different boats we operate. And as we got a little bit further along, we looked at it in the bigger picture and looked at what is the future of our fleet, and decided that what is going to be best for us is to retire the entire fleet of vessels and purchase new vessels that will incorporate a selective catalytic reducer that recovers and reduces the nitrous oxide tailpipe emissions, and a diesel particulate filter that'll remove a high percentage of the particulate matter that comes out of our tailpipes.
You know, with the new rail cars, it was expecting to get from that about a 7% reduction in what the old rail cars had used. So we think that's going to lead to some, pretty significant energy reductions. We're also looking to upgrade to LED lighting. We just finished a project in all of our garages and expect to be doing that in our stations as well. I'd say maybe the last challenge is around just, kind of regaining the trust of the traveling public. We've had some challenges with safety, homelessness on the trains in the region. A lot of the social ills in the region have kind of show up on BART as well. So we're working hard with our BART Police Department and progressive policing to kind of address those challenges. And, when we hear from our riders, we know we're making progress over the last half year or so.
One project I'm thinking about is Vision 980, which is just right out here, 980 dividing West Oakland and downtown Oakland. And we've just started. We did some initial engagement. Now we have a consultant on board group, and they're working with the community groups to really develop that trust, get the collaboration going so that we can come up with some potential projects and complete some feasibility studies there so that we can keep marching forward. So I think, that engagement piece and collaboration, and then of course the hiring and staffing is a real challenge for us.